81 out already.
Nice in the shade.
Yeah. For the time being, at least. Pro Evolution Soccer.
Your soccer games recently?
FIFA's kind of, I think it's going to take over everything. Pro Evolution still has, like, they even have a girl in the front. FIFA's getting girls now. Ooh. The game pricing is not quite there.
This is the one you emailed?
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I was like, meh. Prices are horrendous. I just looked on eBay and was like, oh, what are they trying to sell it for? What's the price for that?
You get DS games?
Not really. Except for this one.
Game's kind of sick. You own this one?
No, I don't want to.
It's a cool game.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a kid's game. Is that $3 for that DSi, or is that a case?
It's a case.
Oh, okay.
$4 for the DSi.
Nice yard sale though. You got nice stuff.
Well, Helen. Helen. Well, no,
I'm gonna offer like 5 on this and see if they take it. If not, then oh well.
Does she want it or what she want?
Oh, I just got her number. She does. Hold on.
40 bucks for. It's kind of cool that it's in box at least.
Somebody might have already called on it, so she's talking to her now.
Smells like delicious
Somebody we know.
bacon.
Who's
Hey.
who's gonna want it, but yeah, I might know in a couple minutes if you want to wait.
Actually, want to add this on, toss this in the collection.
That game is pretty cool.
Don't you have it? Didn't we get it at a yard sale
I do have it.
a long time ago? Is it like a fun platformer?
I don't believe I've played it yet. It's a PC game. These are all PC games.
Typing with Timon and Pumbaa. Day. Infinite buy.
Oh, what a noisy neighbor.
I bet that wakes you up.
I wouldn't want to be riding that.
Extensions on that front there, they're harder to steer, you know?
But you know what? It's not how you ride, it's how it looks.
Oh.
It's all about the looks.
Looks.
You wouldn't take $5 for this, would you? This is the only one I wanted out of the video games.
Yeah, that's all.
Probably $7. I'll meet you at, yeah, I'll meet you at 7. Okay, it's fine. You have change for 20?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay.
You want to get rid of some of it now? I think you need some more 5s. You want to take that?
I was gonna say we might buy 4, 5, 6 games if you guys want to drop the price some on them.
We'll have to. You tell me what you think. So let me give you back this first.
Okay.
So you give me 20. I gotta give you 17. I would do 15 for both of them.
It's weird that Messi's on the front of Pro Evolution Soccer and FIFA. That must have been a. Yeah, but how was that contract done?
You have a great day.
Like, hey, you can be in this game, but you also have to be in. You can also be in this game. Like, how does that work?
Why not both?
Let me get through here.
What? Talking to you about which one? The little baby ones that are on the front.
So
Throw them in there. Yeah.
there's a
Funny, people always keep the box for this.
I know, right?
Like, no, none of the games, but the cleaning kit always has the box. Random.
Game Genie.
Okay.
Do you have one
cool.
of those?
For the Super Nintendo, I do. I don't think I have one for the original Nintendo.
I need to get mine to work because I have one, but it hasn't been working lately. Dick Tracy,
Oh, I remember that game.
Rockin' Ball.
That was the best game ever.
Barbie.
Creepy. Look at that art.
That's really creepy. What I'm excited about. I don't actually have Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
That's a classic.
Another one.
Whatever.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
It works. It works.
Non-Nintendo brand.
Yeah, it's the Tenjin card.
Yeah.
$2? $1?
001.
$1.
It actually
Okay, I'm not
gets really
gonna
hot.
I saw one of these, like, our Goodwill actually has one of these for $20. The Oil Valley one.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to take a
And then the
break.
cool, like, tri-cart.
Yeah, that one's cool.
At the time, that was pretty cool.
It was for jewelry, 2 purses. Yeah, jewelry and 2
For me?
purses for you. Okay.
Yeah, our Goodwill has. I didn't buy it, but it was cool to just see something from.
Do you have RC Pro-Am?
I don't know. I just have about 50 NES games. I'm not really sure what they are.
I have a lot, and I have no idea what I have. I just know I don't have like 90% of those games over here. I know I don't have Punch Out, Barbie.
This is the GOAT game.
Tracy.
I know sports games are frowned upon, but this is the.
I don't know if I have. I might have this.
That's the best like sports game ever made. These are sick.
Do you know what you wanted per game?
For a game, like $2.
$2 each.
$1 for the less one. Technical, Tyson, $2 for those. Everything else, I'm gonna do $1 for
Okay.
And
Hey, we're
system.
unloaded.
$7.
I don't have my Super Nintendo at my dad's
Well,
that?
Melissa got his number.
and
So.
my Xbox.
How much would you sell everything for? The whole box, if you guys are trying to unload everything.
The whole box, 15.
15? Oh.
Alright,
Let's buy the whole box.
we'll do that then. You got $7? Or you got a $5 bill? I'll pay 10.
I have change if you guys need it.
I just have 10.
The what?
So what did we say?
Alright, you pay 10 and I'll pay 5.
Do you want singles? Because you're.
Oh no, here we go. We're good.
You're good. Oh.
I
Yeah.
have my Super Nintendo.
There she is, that original Nintendo. Hello.
It's not yellowed either.
Can we look at the Nintendo when you're not busy? Thank you.
Only Noir.
I like that game. I know a lot of people were
I'll try it again.
butthurt about it for some reason. Oh, cool. That's a pleasant surprise. 90s music. What an exciting... So get the manager to go ahead and give us that video game rate for that game. What is going on, YouTube? White here, back in the studio with the hit Elton John song, Fanny and the Jets. And I want to thank you for gliding with us one more time again. And kind of
I like that one.
surviving the turbulent summer we've had recently.
Yeah, a lot of people been getting antsy about us not putting up stuff.
Saying, you guys should put up more. You guys need to do more videos. It's
like,
we really can't.
You can't.
I wish
Post
we
good
could.
stuff.
If we could go out yard selling every morning, I'd probably go out 5-6 days a week at least to go yard selling. But
especially if we get stuff like this.
yeah, but it's been a slow summer. We did skip 2 weeks. We did skip the 2 weeks because it was raining. Actually, I don't think it wasn't even didn't even have to do with the heat.
It's actually raining right now, so I'm not sure
pouring.
if it's going to be.
Think so. As long as we don't get struck by lightning and the power doesn't go out, we should be good for the video. But we'll start off with the find. Must be a month ago now. In fact, this might still have even been in May when we got these.
A long time ago.
But the day started off good because we got these. The prices were too high, of course.
Yeah.
But we haggled and we ended up getting some good deals, which I of course forgot now. But I believe I think it was $7 I spent, and I got Donkey Kong Jungle Climber.
I haven't played that one. I own it, but I haven't played it yet.
You were the reason I got it. You told me.
I've heard it's really good.
It has Donkey Kong in the name. It's complete in box and it's awesome condition. So I'll be throwing this right into the collection for $7, and then in a year, 2 years, 3 years, I'll end up playing it. So
Yeah.
excited about that. You got a couple games. You also haggled as well, I believe.
Yes. I think I got both these for 15.
Sounds right.
I don't remember, but that does sound right.
They just watched the Spy Cam video, so they
Yeah,
know.
you
guys
guys
know more than
know.
us because it's been like a month plus since we got these.
I got Elite Beat Agents for the DS. A lot of people. It's got really good reviews. A lot of people love this game. It kind of had a cult following. I'm not sure if they came out with the second one or not. I don't know. I never played this series. If it
I thought they
even
came out
is
with
one.
I thought it was like a series, wasn't it?
I thought it was too. I'm not sure. Let us know in the comments. I'm sure you will. Then also Mario Kart for the Wii. So as you can see, the price that was $25.
$25.
They put that for $8. We didn't want to pay that.
You recommended it, and we probably should have. We probably should have went back to the cell later and just tried to buy everything for like $30 total or something. Made a low offer and tried to get
It's complete.
all the stuff because they were willing to negotiate. And that's a tip for you guys out yard selling. The later in the day, the more it's in your favor as a buyer because the more the seller is getting. Do I want to pack the stuff up? Do I want to move the furniture back in? Do I want to move the boxes back in, or do I want to get rid of it for a small sum of cash?
Exactly.
So as a buyer, you're in favor as the day goes on.
The unfortunate thing about this game, but good for people that I guess don't have it already, is this game has dropped
The value's gone
significantly in value. You can get this game brand new for like $20.
Yeah.
So
Wee's at a very weird point right now.
Yeah.
And as he said, I recommend going and getting it because it will go back up probably in 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So let's get into the second find. This was from a week ago.
Yep.
Basically last weekend, the weekend before you guys will all be watching this, due to the cameras screwing up again.
Yeah.
Which seems like
we have a different setup. We went over this. We have a different setup almost every single time.
every week because some component goes wrong.
I'm trying to think of how many cameras and how many mics we've gone through, because right now we're
We used to
using,
film with the cell phone.
this is our mic right now. I'm going to have to sync that up later with the GoPro that we're using right now, which is my GoPro this time.
Right, mine's
Which
sold.
we've also used your GoPro.
Right.
But you sold that to get the other camera, but the battery fried. And before that, you had that other Canon camera.
Yeah, that thing's still up there.
And
then we had cell phones.
I mean, cell
I remember
phones
cell
in
phones
the
because
beginning.
we'd get text and the audio would go out.
And we also had your Mac at one point.
Oh God,
that was the
480p,
worst
like
one
iCam.
out of all of them.
Oh, the nostalgia. While we're off topic as we always are, Fanta has but he said he will. You're gonna make a compilation of all the
Yes,
Fanta
I'm going
nicknames.
to for 100. What am I doing this for? The 100th?
3-year anniversary,
3-year anniversary
of yard sale game hunting, which is about 2 weeks from right now.
2 weeks. Okay.
So you got to get going immediately.
Well, my finals are going to be done this week, so I'll be
Perfect.
completely free to do all that.
And it should be an easy screen capture, and it's hysterical
Yeah.
to go back to the roots of all of it.
Every
Sometimes
single nickname that you've called me,
They were bad back in the beginning, but they got more refined.
they got better.
So let's get into this find. We again went out. This must have been the last weekend of June. Yeah, the last weekend of June we went out.
Yep.
Terribly hot at 8 in the morning already.
It was awful.
Already. I think it hit 100 probably by 8:30, 9 a.m., which is just insane. Most people doesn't hit 100 the whole summer for a lot of people that watch our channel. So
It's
to
ridiculous.
give you an idea, and we were talking about how bad it was, and then kind of at the end of the day, I'd say it was maybe 9:30. You stumbled upon this lot. Tell us kind of what happened when you went up there.
We went up there. I don't remember if I don't think they had any games out yet. I think I just kind of asked. And then after some fishing, they said they had Xbox One and NES, which was kind of a weird mix.
Right.
And
Different decades.
they brought all this stuff up, and that reminded me, I need to call that number.
That Super Nintendo lot?
Yeah, because they had a Super Nintendo lot. 2 different people actually said they had a Super Nintendo lot, so I'm not really sure.
We'll call it maybe next time we're out yard selling so we can maybe have something to
Hopefully
stop by.
this one goes through, unlike
Every
90%
other one
of
ever.
the other ones.
Every other one ever. I don't think it's ever worked
Like
out.
that guy that like wanted us to be his friend or something.
That was kind of...
That was interesting.
Put the lotion in the basket
Yeah.
guy. But anyway, we got this very nice lot. We started off, as you were smart to do so, asking per individual game to pick out, the good ones, the ones you want. But then I heard, I think it was his wife, make the comment, "Oh, I can't wait to clear everything out."
And then you're
at
like,
that point,
"Oh."
I'm like, "What do you want for everything?" And they came back with $15, which we didn't have to think about for 1 second. $15. What the hell is that?
It's so weird. Every time cleaning kit.
There it is.
A complete in-box NES cleaning kit.
Everyone ever is complete in box.
How do these even work?
I'm not sure. It's basically rubbing alcohol on the. It's you can clean it much easier than this thing. This thing was stupid, but I assume it must have been annoying to store because everyone we ever find is complete in box.
Yeah,
always.
every
I don't know
single
why.
time. Oh, it's because it comes with extra stuff in it, maybe? I don't know. Oh, it comes with all this stuff that I don't want to deal with.
Or just blow on the cartridge as well.
Yeah. Or just
What
use a
every
Q-tip.
normal kid did, or
Just use a
Q-tip.
Q-tip.
Yeah, and clean the connectors.
So another complete box one of these. I have the N64 one complete in box.
I've had come across a few of those, but I don't have any. I think I have one of them complete in box up here somewhere. Yeah, right there. The cleaning kit still.
Is it the NES one?
Yeah, it's the
That's
one you
fine.
have right there, I believe. But I'm not sure.
What is up with these?
Getting into the games, sports games, but a good sport game.
Yeah.
Tecmo Bowl, the game where it's famous. You can dive like 25 yards.
Really?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous physics. Like
So it's
absolutely
kind of
insane.
like Blitz in a way.
Yeah, Blitz, but like 25 years earlier.
That's cool.
And just so simplistic and so fun. I don't know how else to describe
I've
it.
never played this one.
But I just remember that feature where you just dive and it's literally like 1/3 of the field every time you dive. RC Pro Am. I think I have this one. Top down, like the weird like third person racing.
Those are
type
always
game.
really difficult to play. on
They
the
are
NES.
fun, but they're fun. I don't know about the NES. The Super Nintendo ones were fun, like that Rock and Roll Racing.
And this was one of the games made by Rare, which is actually going to be on the Rare Replay collection, which I'm super excited about.
$30, right?
It's $30. It comes with
Awesome.
this, both of the Viva Pinata games.
I never played those.
Those are actually pretty
I
fun.
heard they're good though.
Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo Kazooie, Banjo Tooie.
All the big Rare hits.
I think it's called Heart Destruction Core. Someone's gonna yell at me. It's you like destroy a bunch of stuff. It was really cool in 64 game.
That's what you did in Viva Pinata, I thought, right?
No, that one you like have like your own little garden and you like want to attract animals. It's kind of like Sim City but with animals.
Oh no, that's I don't know how to pronounce it. That's a different game where you're the big ball and you roll over cities and stuff and collect everything.
I think that's Rock of...
It's called
Katamari Damacy.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Exactly.
I love Katamari.
I didn't want to
Katamari's
mispronounce
awesome. But
Off
no,
topic again?
the other one, you just... I mean, it's kind of on topic. It's Rare.
We're talking about Rare, exactly.
But you destroy a bunch of stuff with different vehicles, and your whole goal is just to destroy stuff.
What's
that's
this
the whole
one
game. N64.
Okay.
And those are the Rare
Someone
games.
will comment immediately, so
Oh
it
yeah.
won't take long to
They're
find
gonna
out.
yell at us and be like, "Why don't you guys know?" Tenjin Pac-Man. It's always
That
cool to
art
see
is
Tenjin carts.
The stuff of nightmares.
It is pretty terrifying. Let's go ahead and give you a close-up to your nightmares. There you go. Hope you took that in. This one, actually, I like the backs of these a lot more than the Nintendo carts. Instead of being gray, it's
That's
got
kind
that
of cool.
sleek black
They're
background.
cool. They're just very annoying to store because they don't go with anything. They don't stack properly.
No.
So like if you
Because
have
they're
like
like a
stacks
little
like
bit...
this over here, it's just a big mess. But they just like they're not.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Width is not
yeah.
the same either. It just screws up everything. If you happen to find Tenjin Tetris, throw money at the person.
Oh my God.
And get away with it as fast as possible. It's a very
That
valuable game.
That right now, because I didn't have a goal before, I've been wanting that game for a long time. So that's my goal.
One day we found so many valuable random games that
I
one day
think-
it'll come across it.
I think that's the one that has the original, like,
theme?
because like the first Tetris doesn't have it, the second Tetris doesn't have it.
But
What
remember,
does that Tetris have it? I don't know.
our yard sale friend in Bowdoin, my theory is that he bought an entire box of those factory sealed and then sold them all and went and moved to Europe because he disappeared.
That's true, and he's in Europe.
And he disappeared to Europe and never to be seen again.
That's true.
In Bowdoin, I support your decision. I really do. Rock and Ball. Don't know anything about this game. I think
Never
someone
seen it
did
before.
a gameplay of it, like within the last year or two. I watched it. I recognize the name. I don't remember if it's supposed to be good or not though.
Like some Asian dude in the front, and it's got like a hockey guy,
At
and
least
there's
the
like
art's not
rockets and
creepy.
stuff.
It's kind of like fun.
It's why they're rockets though.
I don't know. It's less creepy than the Tenjin Pac-Man we just saw.
It reminds me of stadium events just because it's got all the different events. There's like shooting, hockey, running,
And dildo racing.
dildo racing.
It's in the sky behind her. That's the...
This will be the second episode where we mention dildos.
Yeah, people are going to start to ask questions. I don't blame them. Dick Tracy, didn't AVGN do this one at
Yes.
some point and it was supposed to be terrible? So
Yes.
might be a fun one to play after a couple of these bad boys with your friends.
So many games in this lot I was super excited about because I actually didn't have them, and I have a crazy amount of NES games.
This will haunt your dreams for
We
the next
have to
couple
play
nights.
this one.
Barbie. No side titles, nothing, just Barbie.
Barbie.
Barbie the game.
That face.
With that horrifying face that will melt to your dreams. And High Tech Expressions made this, which was a well-known studio, of course, back in the 80s.
Of course, it's a heart turning into pixels.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll probably miss that one. Generic sports game, we found a bunch of copies of this. Bases Loaded.
Yep.
Remember the first sports game I ever found on the NES was Bases Loaded 4, which is apparently a really rare, extremely
Is
rare
it?
game. Yeah. Everyone was commenting on that because I was like, oh, sports game boring, but they're like, yeah, it's super rare. Caesar's Palace. Yet to play a gambling game on any system ever.
I think I have that game.
The only one I played is
Let me see. I do have this game.
Magic the Gathering. Those games are fun on the
I love
Xbox
Magic the
360 or
Gathering.
whatever. It's funner to play it in real life, but obviously
It
if that's not an alternative, then
Friday Night Magic, man. I'm going this Friday.
oh god, I don't know if I can stomach that. The old Epic Tri-Cart thing that comes with Mario, Duck
Those are
Hunt,
cool.
and Track Meet. Really cool to get all that content on one. I'm not sure, but I assume this launched with or came with systems bundled.
I'm guessing it probably came with like the action pack or something.
But I'm not calling this
no.
rare. It's not rare. I'm just
It's
saying
not
that
rare,
we
definitely
don't.
not.
I don't see it that often. I see Mario Duck Hunt every 5 seconds, but I never see this one. That art on that.
Golf.
The most effort went into that creative
This
team
is-
to come up with the name for that game.
I think that might be an actual screenshot of the game they put on there. That's kind of cool. It's part of the Nintendo Sports Series Golf. Nintendo's now famous for their sports games, like Wii Sports
Right.
and Wii Sports Resort and all that stuff.
And like Cooking Mama.
I think I have this game. I don't remember, but
I'm sure it's like we could make like a table out of those.
there's a game that AVGN played recently. Speaking of golf, it was called Ninja Golf.
What?
It was for one of the Atari game. It was for the Atari systems, and you hit your ball, and then on the way to your ball, you have to fight a bunch of people, and then at the last part of the hole, you have to fight a dragon.
Was it fun or was it?
It was
bad?
actually really
Was
fun.
It, cool?
It was really cool.
That sounds awesome.
It was so awesome.
Leave it to the Japanese.
This is a game I'm really excited about.
And then the gym of the lot, both playability wise and value wise. Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
I've been wanting
that
to play
was the
this
first
for
one that you
so long. Mike Tyson's Punch Out,
So
man.
2 sports games in this lot that are actually really good quality titles, which is, a lot of people assume that they're all awful. And they're, for the most part, they're right, but not always.
Wasn't there like a regular Punch Out that wasn't Mike Tyson's?
There was a Punch Out game. It might have been called Super Punch Out or something, but it wasn't Mike Tyson.
Yeah, what's the difference?
I'm not sure. I think this one's more of, it might be more
Collectible?
actual athletes as well. I'm not sure though.
Not Glass Joe and stuff.
But this one's the super valuable one. I know obviously you fight Mike Tyson at the end, but I don't remember who the other villains were.
They'll bite your
the
ear off at
Game
the end.
Genie.
I have one of those.
The Game Genie. Now, is this necessary for all hacks and stuff, or are you
Yes.
able to just do it cheat codes?
I think this is necessary for
For
most of them at least.
certain of them. Kind of a unique design, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really weird.
I
That's
love
for
that
the
gold. I love that gold on the old
that they
cards.
use on stuff.
Isn't
Yeah,
it sick?
should have made more
We don't
things
do that anymore.
shiny.
Everything's like gray and edgy and dark now on our games. I love
Except
this
for
like
Splatoon.
classic gold. Splatoon is the
Nintendo stuff.
rare exception.
But yeah, this is what you You put this part. You connect the game right here, and then you put the whole thing into your console.
It is weird. I wonder what the point of this flimsy thing on the back was.
This, I think it meant so it kept it from getting stuck in your systems. Like if your game accidentally.
Oh, maybe
you
it
could,
could pull it out easier.
out.
I don't know. But this is the
Things. I don't know. Oh,
this
this is
is
the book.
the Nintendo 001. It's the first DS ever made.
What?
They're worth about $18,000.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. It is slightly yellowed. Have not tested it yet. And these are the only systems I always have problems with.
Yeah,
Everything else always works for me.
I've never gotten a working one right away. I always had to open it up, dust the hell out of it, brush its teeth, and then it worked.
Dig around with it.
You still have
A couple of standard controllers, 2 of them.
Where's the Goodwill game?
I have that anyway
Oh,
for
okay.
the next one. Zapper, actually in pretty
Wow.
awesome condition, like almost brand new looking.
Whoa!
Thing's awesome. No yellowing, nothing weird.
Even the
no
trigger.
dirt. Yeah, that's
I don't
nice.
think they ever used it.
No, that's nice. That might have sat in the box for years.
That's beautiful. It's still got that new plastic shine
It does.
to it.
It literally looks like it's brand new.
That's so cool.
The controllers look beat to hell, but that looks new. Exactly like they never used it for anything, which is very possible.
That's cool. Have you actually played the Lightning Gun games?
I played Duck Hunt obviously a lot,
Yeah. I
like
think
a
so.
lot as a kid, like in early '90s.
But have you played it anytime recently?
No.
Oh, because you don't have You gotta get one, man.
What?
We're classic game hunters. You know, we got the HDTV in
The
here.
old school, yeah, I gotta get the old school TV. Well,
See.
I don't know what room I would have for it. Probably put it where the monitor used to be over here.
Yeah, exactly.
But right now I play like GameCube and stuff, and it works fine.
That's true.
Let's get into
That's dope.
an Epic. I thought was pretty exciting. I mean, it's
Yes.
wasn't like a super valuable, but just it's kind of like finding a cool thing in the Easter egg. Like usually you find candy and stuff, but that one time that your parents put money, like
Yeah.
$5 bill or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
that's how it felt. But I saw an original NES, like what I just showed you guys, at the bottom shelf of the Goodwill, like maybe a week before we went yard selling, maybe 3 or 4 days. And I tried to get her attention. She wouldn't. They were too busy, so she never showed me the system. So after we went yard selling, I went back with Fan, and I'm like, "There's a system. Let's check it out. See if it comes with anything, or see if they had games in the back or something." And sure enough, you pulled out from inside the system
Metroid. for the
awesome
NES.
find.
This was really just an NES episode. We
It
haven't
really
had
was.
an NES lot in
No, it's
a
been
long
rare. And
time.
the two big finds of the week were that. So we did the smart thing, and people never haggle at Goodwill ever. They
No.
just assume, oh, it's set in stone. I don't necessarily haggle, but I'll talk with the managers and I'll explain my point of view. And more often than not, I've gotten good things. And what usually happens when I mean good things is there'll be a lot of junk and one little gem in there, and they'll sell me the gem separate, and I'll leave the junk behind.
Which is what we did with this.
Exactly. It's exactly what we did with this. So for $3.99, Fanta ended up buying it, which is a
Great.
spectacular deal for that
Yeah.
game. It's like a $20 game, and it's the first Metroid game. Kind of difficult, but really fun. It really is exactly like how Metroid games evolved as far as the 2D ones.
Because I haven't played this
newer
one yet.
ones, and it's still exactly. It's the formula is still there, and even at the time.
Does
it's
this
still
have like a
really slick.
map and stuff, or how does?
I
this
don't remember it
work?
having a map. It has passwords to load. Obviously, it doesn't have save. You don't save, but it's
So
the
does it
same
have the
concept.
internal battery?
You start off with a little blaster, and then you get the morph ball right away. No, I don't think it has an internal battery because it doesn't save. You just put in the passwords.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, you start off with your little gun, and then to get to the next zone, you have to get the morph ball. So the first thing you get is the morph ball, and then you're able to morph to the next zone. It's the same exact concept we've seen
That's cool.
in newer Metroid games and in the Castlevania Metroid games as well,
Which are awesome.
which are amazing.
Yeah.
Hopefully with some new of those coming on the horizon. That
Yeah.
one on the 3DS kind of.
There are a lot of great DS Castlevania games that I need to get my hands on again because I had
Right.
them as a kid and I was an idiot and sold them, of course, which is the story that I'm sure a lot of you people
Story
have.
of everyone's life.
So I
Thanks,
want to
GameStop.
get those, and then also I'm surprised they never made any more Metroid games like that for the
Me
DS.
too. We got Federation Force, which is even better.
Everyone's hating on it, but the game hasn't even come out yet.
No,
It could be
I know.
good. The only problem I had with it when I saw the gameplay was that it looked kind of like Borderlands mixed with like something else because they all had like health bars above them and they took forever to die. Like
Right.
I remember.
It was like, yeah.
was-
Hopefully it's a new Wind Waker.
Yeah,
Everyone makes fun of
hopefully
it and says it's junk, and it turns out to be good.
exactly.
Uh,
Nintendo has always, come out with things and surprised us with them.
I don't think that's
Except
gonna
for the
happen.
Wii.
I hope so. I hope that it happens. But we're done. We're done with the pickups.
Yep.
What important news do we have?
Well, I actually got an interview with the owner of Wisdom
Yeah, I
Tree.
remember that. Who
So-
lives in like the same town as us. Not
Yeah.
the same city, like the same little town. Which
So-
is rare.
She lives like 20-30 minutes away, and I actually got to sit down and I had about a 30 to 45 minute interview with her, and I'm going to be editing that together for not only school, but I'm going to put it on our channel as well, so you guys can watch that interview. I'm going to have some footage of the games that she actually gave me. She gave me some of the computer versions
Right.
of the Super Nintendo NES
Right.
games.
And
So I
she's
got-
her games are so like collectible now because they
Yeah.
were so bad, and then in like the early 2000s they were reviewed as being terrible, and now they're almost like cult following
Yeah,
status.
she told me about like the whole transition from how that happened and all that stuff. So it's a really interesting story and a really cool
So
interview.
the
I got
interview
from
like
her.
from the source would be a really cool thing to watch.
Yes.
Like a really cool thing.
Exactly. So that was
Because I don't
pretty
think
cool.
anyone's actually like interviewed her.
No,
Like
no.
she's not not quite relevant enough to get
She
interviews.
was on CNN like a long time ago.
Wow.
That was
know
just
that.
because of how much controversy there was between the unlicensed Nintendo games,
Right.
stuff like that. So she has been on the news, but that was such a long time ago. Of course, she's also going to the Game On Expo, which we're going to in August,
in
right?
August. I need to get the vacation off for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I need
But
to,
yeah. Or call out sick. Hope no one
figure
will
out.
watch this.
because it's a weekend, right?
It should be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's
Oh, I don't need to call off
It's in like
anything, man.
Glendale, or it's in some weird Mesa. It's in Mesa, Arizona, which is kind of weird.
How far is that?
It's basically Phoenix. It's a suburb of Phoenix, but it's just kind of it's not
Oh, okay.
Phoenix, which is
Well, she'll be going to that. She goes to those kind of conventions. She's actually, this is kind of a, I guess, kind of something that insider information. Insider information, breaking news here on
What a
CLGF. We do kind of sound like a news organization. She's actually taking the games that were on the Super Nintendo. She's already done a reproduction of Super 3D Noah's Ark for
Yeah.
the Super Nintendo. She's already done a reproduction of that. You can actually pick up a complete in-box copy that doesn't need to have the game on top of it. It's like a complete Super Nintendo cartridge now, because the old one was like this black, weird, stubby cartridge. They had to plug another Super Nintendo game
Oh yeah.
to bypass the lockout chip. Now they've actually made it so you don't have to do that anymore.
So now
It's
she
just a
goes right into the
normal Super Nintendo cartridge. She actually showed me a box one and opened it for me and showed me all the stuff inside.
Yeah,
So you can pick those up for $60.
Gotta put the interview up there. It'd be
Yeah, that's
interesting.
in the interview. And then also, she actually released that on Steam recently. Super 3D Noah's Ark.
Wow.
So that's now on Steam, and she's actually working with other companies to release the Saddam Hussein game
Oh god.
that Color Dreams is super infamous for, as well as several other Bible games that might be licensed out on Steam.
So it's kind of like The Room, the movie The Room. I don't know if you ever saw it, but it was famous for.
I've seen the reviews on it. I never want to watch it myself.
Oh, everyone has to watch it at least once.
I've seen enough in reviews that I feel like I don't have to watch it.
But
Like,
she's gonna reach cult status and money status from having.
it's already happened. She's also for the expo. She's creating canvases of the box art of these games. She's getting like the original prints and putting them on canvas and framing them and putting them behind glass. And
she's a speaker at that. I mean, that's
she's
cool.
gonna be a speaker. She's doing well.
This is for a 30-year-old game, so this is really exciting. As far as the channel, getting a new camera battery. We're gonna start talking more like as stuff comes up, so that we don't talk for 3 hours in these pickup videos like we always do. We're gonna keep doing those weekly videos, maybe every other day.
Because you guys seem to like them, which I'm really glad about.
Just talk about news and stuff, and then obviously we're getting one find a month right now. So if stuff happens, we want to be able to talk about it when it happens, not 3 months later. I'm gonna start a new series in the near future called Epic Finds in History, and I'm gonna talk about the biggest finds at garage sales, Goodwills, swap meets, auctions, storage, anything that's confirmed or at least has a lot of backstory to it.
So you're going to do kind of like a History Channel type deal?
Very similar. Just little 20-minute videos I'll edit together, like the guy that found a copy of the Declaration of Independence in a painting at a garage sale.
That's awesome.
That was worth just
thousands
and thousands and thousands of dollars. I want to explain stories like that because that's what a lot of people watch our channel for the big finds we have. Yeah. I want to show the real big finds.
Yeah, the real.
Not the $2,000 Turbo Graphics lot. I want to show the $100,000
half
painting
a million
or the $50,000 watch that someone found at Goodwill in
something
Phoenix.
that we hope to finally find someday.
We never talked about that. I want to talk about it, but someone found like a $15,000 watch at a Phoenix Goodwill, which I just want to hear about it. And then even if it's not real, if it's a myth or if it's not confirmed, it'll be fun to talk about, to speculate.
Mythbusters, but for
exactly.
finds.
Everyone that goes into a Goodwill, usually you don't go in there hoping to get like a $5 item. You go in there imagining getting that home run, that big score. So it's just kind of like when you go to a casino, you don't expect to lose $50 and catch an STD. You expect I
like the little extra.
You expect to hit the jackpot. So we are out. Last thought. You have one more thought.
I've been live streaming a lot. So if you guys want to check that out, I've actually been playing with a lot of our fans now.
Right.
On Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, I've really gotten into that. I didn't think I ever would, but I've played that game for 30 hours now, recently. Really getting into that. I've actually gotten pretty good at it now. Just Team Deathmatch.
Subscribe to the Facebook. If you want to talk to us,
Facebook.
No one's done it yet. It's 300 subscribers or something. So if you want to talk to us, play games with us,
ask us questions
that we will answer in the talking videos. Go to Facebook.
And
right
then
now it's the place to be.
Of course, Twitch is where the live streams happen.
Right, but he'll drop the links.
But I'll be dropping on Facebook and Twitter as well. Twitter, I've been putting a lot of deals as well. From cheap ass gamers,
like day one buys.
You actually might want to jump on this. For $35, you can get a year of Xbox Live.
Wow, show us how to do that. See, we got to get day one buys.
It's the links right there on my Twitter.
Okay,
you just gotta look it up.
So another reason to subscribe to our Twitter is day one buys flying into you. Last thought. This is kind of our flagship series. It takes the most time and effort and all this junk. So if you guys do enjoy it, please leave a thumbs up. This is the hardest we have to do. The other videos are easy, but this is a lot of driving around. A lot of editing, spy camming is hard. So if you guys enjoy this series, please leave a like.
And
really
share.
Appreciates us. Share, email. We're not going to get into that again. But
sharing though, I'm telling you, whenever I say it, it goes up. Like we said nothing about sharing, and then we'd have a blip of one once in a while, and then I said it, and then it was just
share with LOL.
Share
cats
it.
And
Share with your friends. Share the
family.
We are out. Experience.
Last thoughts? Nothing.
The Retro Liberty comment was kind of cool. I don't know
the Retro Liberty people watching us.
I actually had that person contact me through Facebook plug. And he's like, yeah, I was that person that talked to Retro Liberty about that.
It happened to me once on Craigslist here in Tucson too. I met up with a guy to do a trade, and he's.
How long ago was that?
This was a long time ago.
Yeah, I only got.
We had no subscribers.
Here, we got recognized when we had like nobody. Like I had somebody come to GameStop and like hang out all day, and it was really
We
creepy.
had like 500 subs.
Cause we had like
Yeah.
nobody, and then he's like, "What's up, Fanta? How are you?" And I'm like, "Come again? Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm subscribed to your
Oh,
channel on
he didn't
YouTube."
share who he was right away?
No, he didn't. It was even creepier. And then like he didn't really like make any conversation the entire time. He just kind of like stood in like the back corner, and he wasn't looking at games. He was just kind of like looking at me, just kind of sitting there chilling.
All you have to do to avoid him is to go within 150 yards of a school zone. All right, guys, we're out of here. Later.